Welcome to another episode of the We Cool Game podcast. I am your host, Joshua_Vino, with
Joseph Carpe Diem, putting in work from the AM to the PM.
Oh, you're still saying that long stuff, yeah?
Yes, man.
All right, cool. Got to market yourself in that. But yes, NBA season starting tomorrow night. Got James Harden skipping practices with the 76ers. He's going AWOL. Don't see him with little baby. He hasn't put on no weight, but he ain't playing no basketball or nothing. And then we got the Lakers and the Denver Nuggets and Golden State and the Suns. Wemby's looking at madness. All kicks off. Gonna be keeping receipts and that. It's time to make predictions and that. Let's get into it. Let's go.
So we got Lakers versus we got Denver.
I want to talk about James Harden first, though.
Okay.
Talk about James Harden before we get into any of the games. So, okay, let's just update everyone where we're at. James Harden left Houston to go to
Brooklyn.
the Nets.
Yep.
Left the Nets to go to
Philly
with Daryl Morey. From what everyone's saying, Daryl Morey's promised him a max. Has now reneged on that. Now James Harden's like, you're a liar. So now he's lost bare money because he's entering now a contract year when man said he'll get an extension. That's why it's like, I'm not going to slaughter man straight away. Like, let's be real. Like, this is the difference between, having to play for what you're worth and being guaranteed like what 200 to 250 mil. So you can see why man's upset in it. And obviously it's Daryl Morey who is with at Houston. So he obviously felt that they were kind of boys. Now man's not playing at the 76ers and the season starts this week. And the only team they're in trade talks with, the Clippers, those are falling apart. So now it's looking like, okay, is this guy going to be in the NBA next year?
That's a good question. I think with Philly, if they have serious aspirations about winning a championship, they can't give James Harden the max. And I really do think that Philly are thereabouts around. I'll say they're this close to building a championship team.
They're not.
You think they're far off? I think
they're nowhere near the Celtics or Milwaukee. They are one trade away, but you're not going to get that player for James Harden. And if the only team interested is the Clippers, and they don't even want to give you Terrence Mann for James Harden, it's looking a bit peak. Miami, the way he's moving, it's not looking like they're going to trade for you. So I know he's going to get traded, but to be honest, I don't know who. And then whoever trades him, it's like, are you going to stay there? And that's why I asked the question, is he going to be in the NBA? Because it's like, obviously, I'm not saying that down to talent, but if you've seen it with man like Allen Iverson, Melo and stuff, when none of the contending teams want to trade for you, and then it's like you're not a good fit on a young team because you're not going to play a role on that team, it gets sticky for you to find a home. And he's been in 4 different teams in the last 2-3 years?
Yeah.
So MVP.
Yeah, I think his value doesn't warrant the attitude and the drama that he brings. So, there is a question of whether he will be in the NBA next year.
I don't know. It's peak, bro. It's actually, like, when you think about it, this guy was when did he win his MVP? 5 years ago?
Yeah.
2018?
2018?
It was after Westbrook, I think.
Yeah, it was after Westbrook.
Yeah, 2018. That's 5 years ago. 5 years ago from winning the MVP, you're looking at possibly being out the league. Teams don't want to trade for you. You're out here with little baby. Yeah, people are saying that you two have chopped and stuff. Like it's mad. Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Like, you've gained weight before, you've been with strippers. It's like Harden, man, you're going out sad. He's going out sad, man. I hope he can turn it around. I hope that he could. I was saying it last week. I hope he goes to the Clippers, innit? I don't think he'll work. That's why I want him to go there. But I hope he goes to the Clippers and then They'll probably end up trading Westbrook, but which is a bit deep because he's actually played well for them. But if they all stay, more power to them. But I don't want to see James Harden out of the NBA, but I think he's playing a dangerous game where it's like, okay, you've been flagrantly seen to be behaving unprofessional to try and get your way. And now it's at the point where it's like, okay, the last 2 times, the way you were playing, you sort of got away with it. And it's not even like he's a scrub now. Like I think he led the league in assists last year, but you're not MVP James Harden, so teams are not gonna have it like that. But we'll see, innit?
Listen, I think if you have serious aspirations about trying to win a championship, you can't add James Harden to your squad, because not only is he gonna bring bad attitude, he's gonna flame out in the playoffs. That's who James Harden is and who he's always been. So you're bringing a guy that's probably not gonna show up in the playoffs.
Would you have James Harden instead of D'Angelo Russell if you're the Lakers?
No,
I would.
Would you?
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
But I would, and I'd expect with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and all those other players. It's just whether James Harden wants to play a role in a team. If he still wants to be NBA ISO player, and this is what's funny. I was saying this when he was doing all of that mad stuff. It was like, if you look at the way he's scoring his baskets, it's like, bruv, man only knows how to do one thing: dribble, 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 get to the lane, step back threes, get free throws. Now he's at a point like he doesn't want to come off screens. He doesn't want to, cut. He doesn't want to do stuff off the ball. He's only used to that high usage rate, and if he's not doing that, I think that's why teams are hesitating to take him. I heard he could have went back to Houston, but he told the coach that he wants to get back to his MVP numbers. He's the coach was like, nah, man. And that's Ime as well. He's got a checkered past himself. Even he was just like, nah, man. They're going to be saying we're out here going strip club together and stuff. It's just like, nah, we don't need all that with all these young players here.
Yeah, so that's, I really do see with the landscape of the NBA that this could be an Allen Iverson situation all over again. And it's not because of talent. It's you almost played yourself out of the NBA.
I hope not, innit? But we'll see. But anyway, got 2 big games to kick off the season. The Lakers rematch of the Western Conference Finals. The Lakers got swept. Denver did a whole lot of talking afterwards. Lakers have done a bit of talking in pre-season. Everyone's talking up the ting. Jokic hasn't really done nothing. Jokic was doing everything but playing basketball this summer. Seeing man at weddings, seeing man fishing, seeing man with horses. That's currently what the best player in the NBA has been on, but there's no doubt that like he's going to come in and show up. But who you got winning that game?
Denver. I need Denver to win tomorrow to start off my LeBron hate crusade in proper fashion.
I'm glad you said hate crusade. So now when we accuse you of being a hater, you're not going to say I'm not a hater.
No, I think in all jokes aside, I think Denver are winning that.
It's ring night. Lakers usually don't win on opening night. That's because we're usually playing the Clippers or something. But I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna go with the Lakers. I'm gonna go. Let's ruin the party, innit? They've lost Bruce Brown. They've lost Jeff Green. Them LeBron stoppers from last year. The Lakers have had a good training camp, had an okay preseason. They've lost to who I would expect them to lose to, in terms of like the Warriors and the Suns. They were 2-4. Like I said last week, I think the Lakers should have a smooth season, but at the same time they play Denver first night and then the Suns. So we could be looking at a situation where they are 0-2 to start. But now I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to say they're going to beat Denver. And I'm going to go with Anthony Davis being the Lakers' top scorer as well. That's what I'm going to do. It's only the first game. He can't get injured yet unless he gets injured in the actual game. But that's never happened. This usually gets hurt when we don't see it. Oh, I'm not accusing him of anything. I'm just saying, innit? There ain't been a game where it's just like, oh, something's happened to him, and then, oh yeah, AD's X. It's always like, I look at my phone, Beacher report, yeah, AD's out for a month. So I'm going with Anthony Davis to be the Lakers' top scorer. He's gonna score. I'm gonna go with 31 points as well. I'm gonna go with the points. I'm gonna go with 13 rebounds, 4 block shots, 4 assists. And LeBron's going to come in with a nice little 24 points. It's just this little side piece. You know, it's opening night. Don't want to do too much. And then, you know, going to have Reeves do his bit. Going to have D'Angelo Russell do his bit. Have Christian Woods, Torian Prince, the debutants. It's a nice showcase of what we're going to be saying this season of the 50-win Lakers. That's what I'm going for.
Well, you sound optimistic. I hope you have this optimism throughout the season.
Until the evidence, until the evidence changes, I've got nothing to be that fearful about. I've got a big enough sample size of Laker games last season. Everyone was saying after the trade deadline, I've got you on record. I might even clip it and put it on socials of you saying when we made all of them trades that we still won't make the playoffs, and we made the Western Conference Finals. So, the team's definitely better than it was last season. They have more continuity. It's better than it was by the time we got swept by Denver. Well, they have to prove that and play, but on paper it's better. So let's see it. Gonna ruin ring night, you lot. In the Mile High City, in the mountains, Colorado. What are you saying?
Why? I mean, I reckon Jokic is gonna torch AD, torch him for a 28 piece. I'll say 12 rebounds, 9 assists. I won't give him a triple double on first night. He's warming up. Pause. He's warming up.
You're not going to mention Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray will get 20 and 6.
20. You don't rate him. He was a lot of the reason they beat us.
Yeah.
Pause. In the Western Conference Finals.
He was.
Like those like the first and second quarters when he was not keeping them in the game, but when he was doing those scoring bursts, and they're not, because all those games were close, and then by the end, Jokic getting into the game and Jokic doing his thing and stuff like that. But Jamal Murray was a big reason they did what they did last season and won the championship. So if you're saying he's only going to give you 20, then I'll take 20 in it from Jamal Murray tomorrow. I'd expect him to get at least 30 if they're going to beat us. But
you think 30?
Yeah, nice little 30 comfortably. D'Angelo Russell can't guard him. Neither can Reeves. 20? That's a.
You said AD will get 31 points.
No, I'm going off your prediction. I'm saying if I'll take Jamal Murray getting 20. I'm just saying if I'm betting on Denver, I would have bet on Jamal Murray to score more points.
Oh, so you think one of them's gonna go off?
I think both of them. I think Jokic always goes off, and then Jamal Murray will go off. But 30 isn't going off for Jamal Murray. I think that's just a good game. I think 40, 50. That's. Do you not rate Jamal Murray?
I do, but I think anything
20 points.
I think 30 and above is going off.
Talking about him like he's Marcus Smart. That's what going off is for Marcus Smart.
No. I just consider anything 30 in my mind. Anything higher than 25 is going off for me. You're probably shooting above 50%. Oh yeah, you don't like stats, but you know.
I just don't care about that as much. But go on.
As in, you're shooting more than 50%. The team's probably gonna win. That to me, you've gone off.
25 points. I think that's just. So if Kyrie scored 25 points, you'd be like, yeah, Kyrie went off. That's my point. That's my point. Exactly. You're boying Jamal Murray.
I'm not.
You're boying him.
I'm not.
25 points. That's a rubbish that I'd expect him to average that for the season. So then that's going off. So he went off every game if he averages 25.
Can Jamal Murray chat to Kyrie?
No, but Jamal Murray could easily average 25 points. What did he average last season?
Let's check.
I bet it'll be something like 23. It'll probably be 25.
Let's see.
Oh, rate, man.
Bro, he averaged 20 points a game.
20 points a game?
Yes.
How many games did he play?
65.
65. How many games did he play last season? I think he's coming off of the injury, right?
Yeah. The year before that, he averaged 21 point. 21.
And the year before that?
Let's see. One sec.
It will be lower.
Yeah, it will be low.
I'm just checking. So, but he was off an injury soon. Okay, maybe I'm rating him too highly, but I expect him to average 25 this season. So
yeah, him healthy.
We'll see.
He'll probably average 25.
I think it's time.
It is time.
So yeah, 25 is not.
But you know what? He
going crazy for me.
He has to share a lot of the offense with Jokic and Michael Porter Jr. So that's gonna affect his numbers. So he's not just gonna average 30 like that. Where the offense.
No, I didn't say 30. I said 25.
I don't think he'll average 25.
Michael Porter Jr. doesn't even shoot that much, and neither does Aaron Gordon. I hear what you're saying though. They do spread their offense a lot. So, but I would expect Jamal Murray to average 23 to 25 points next season.
In Kyrie's 20-game stint with the Mavs last year, he averaged 26.9, so 27.
Yeah, no, Kyrie, it goes without saying he's going to average 25.
Average 27 with the Nets.
Of course. Since he bucked up with LeBron, Kyrie's been averaging 25. That's why it's not a question. How much winning he's done, that's another question. But it's circumstantial when it comes to him. But what second game on opening night. Brooklyn, no, not the Brooklyn Nets. Sorry, I've got this guy's team mixed up. The Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant goes back to Golden State for the first time.
I actually think Golden State are going to win that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because from what I saw of Golden State in preseason, Chris Paul and Steph Curry, seamless fit. So I think although Golden State may not have the names in regards to personnel, they make up for a lot of that in chemistry. So I think they'll win. It'll be close. It won't be a crazy one.
I agree with what you're saying. I'll just counter that with saying, did you see Phoenix in preseason?
I did.
Yeah, exactly. Very, very impressive.
They were.
Yeah, Phoenix, it's not a joke. It's going to work. I see them winning this game by 10. Who do I have as top scorer? Is it going to be Booker or KD? I'm going to have Devin Booker as the top scorer. But not by far. I expect Devin Booker to have like a 37, 35, and then KD to have like 28, 31. It'll just be because KD shoots less. That's why I'm saying he'll score. I don't expect KD to take more than 17 to 18 shots tomorrow. Whereas I know Devin Booker's going to take plus 20. Yeah, Phoenix, man. These lot, they all keep saying, no one's going to be able to guard all of us. And I keep watching their preseason highlights and I slyly believe them. But obviously, as the games get harder and the season wears on, we shall see. But it is looking good at the moment. I was going to, if we were going to do predictions there, I was going to say, like my prediction being, there's a caveat. If the Phoenix Suns get to the NBA Finals, they're winning it all.
I agree with that.
Whether it's Boston or Milwaukee on the other side. And what that means is if they're good enough and healthy enough to get there and the chemistry and the team's functional enough for them to actually get there, then they're winning it all.
Yeah. I think either Kevin Durant's going to go to Golden State. He's either going to get booed out of the building
No,
He'll get
no
booed.
way.
He'll get
He's not
booed.
gonna get booed.
He'll get
He's
booed.
not gonna get booed at all.
You want to put money on it?
He's not gonna get booed.
He'll get booed.
He's not gonna get booed. He's gonna have his jersey retired there one day. There's no way they're gonna boo him. They're not gonna boo him. They're not gonna boo him. We could put money on it. How much you want to put?
Put a score.
You put a score. Thank you. Make sure you have my money next week. No, I'm being real.
I'll bring the camera.
That's the easiest score I'm gonna make. I don't even gamble like that as well, but because it's so easy, this isn't even a gamble. They're not gonna boo him at all. They better not boo him. I swear down.
They better not.
They better not boo him.
Now you're thinking.
But no, they're not gonna boo him. Why would they boo him?
If they boo him, If they boo him, either he's gonna go off, or he's gonna play a passenger game.
He didn't leave like no thief in the night or anything like that. There wasn't no bad blood or anything like that.
Why? They'll boo him.
Nah.
You know what? I'll put a poll on the Instagram. Are Golden State gonna boo KD when he returns?
Bet still running.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. But I don't think they're gonna boo him.
They'll boo him.
No.
Wait, we don't want you losing bets this year, but you're looking like you might lose 2 bets this year.
Yeah, exactly.
You're looking like you might lose 2.
Because of Wemby as well, fam.
Yeah, he's looking like a problem. He's looking like a real
big problem. Pause. But like, yeah. For me to win my bet with him, I hate to say it, he might have to get injured. Like I don't wish that on him, but like it just might have to be a circumstance where, yeah, man, just sit down for a little month and a half because they can't. Brother, I said 28 wins, fam. They might make the playoffs.
Bro.
Like if he's healthy the whole year and what we're seeing in preseason, he doesn't get tired, there isn't no rookie dip, there isn't no, the fatigue of playing 82 times or whatever, or 60 times or 65 times, whatever we're saying. If this continues, yeah, they might make the play because he's blocking people, then dribbling the ball up court, going ha, fade away, step back. Then he can dunk on people. Then
He's nutmegging people. Bro, he's blocking 3-point shots. Yeah, bro. He's looking like AD.
He's what you'd create on
2K.
On 2K. If you were cheating as well, if you say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be 7'4", but then I'm still gonna play like a.
You know what's bad? When you create tall players on 2K, their handles are capped.
Of course,
but with him, it's not even capped. It's mad. It's mad. I do think, yeah, boy, they'll lose some games this year, but I definitely think they'll win.
I need them to lose 50. 28. I need them.
You said they want to win more than 30, isn't it?
I need them to lose 54 games. I said they're not. I said they won't win more than 28. They won 22 last season, so I'm only giving him 6 more wins than their team last season.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. Wait. You better have your
it's a tough league. It's a tough NBA, boy.
Yeah, I'm invested, so I'm actually gonna have to watch San Antonio properly this year. Like, it's looking crazy.
I just need to sit. Like I said, let's just start. 1-14. Something like that. Let's just set the tone. Like, oh yeah, he's getting his stats. The new Wilt Chamberlain, but he's losing.
Nah.
It's L's upon L's.
Who else is there? No, but even with him, yeah, I was literally watching him play. I'm thinking, who does he remind me of? He doesn't remind me of any one player. He reminds me of a combination of AD and Dirk.
And Kevin Durant.
And KD.
And then I even saw him dribble it past everyone. Then at the baseline, behind the back, pass it to someone to make a free. I'm like, so you can make plays for other people as well. This is fake.
And Pop will have him playing that unselfish ball. So I actually think they're gonna steal a couple games, man. I think they'll win 30. I don't think if they win 40.
I don't think Popovich needs to do that straight away. I think at first you just need to say, okay, like, what can you actually do? Let's just before I even teach you anything, let's just see what the raw ability is saying first before I impart the knowledge on you and then mold you into boring old Tim Duncan or whatever. But no, it's Fam, scary hours. But fam, we'll sign out. Make sure you have my money next week.
Make sure you have my money. Make sure you have my money next week.
Lakers going, by the time we come around next week, should be at least 1-1. So I'm already saying they're going to lose to the Suns as well. But go and beat Denver. And then, yeah, Kevin Durant will not get booed. He's going to get cheered. And a video package. That's what's going to happen. He's going to get a video package and cheered. You're going to run me my peas.
Well, we'll see about that.
Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. Out.